Since we know that Illustrator's underlying graphics architecture, or vector-based graphics, are all based with mathematics, meaning that it calculates the position of all these anchor points, anytime you adjust an object, it's referred to as something called a transform or a transformation. That could be something as simple as taking an object and moving its position from one place to another on the page. It could also mean rotating it or enlarging it as well. In this movie specifically, we'll talk about moving and copying objects around on your page. I have a file which I'm probably going to be using for most of this particular chapter. It's called Transforming Objects. You'll find that in Chapter 11 in your Exercise Files folder. Let's actually start here with this bodysuit. I'll click on it right now. I'm using my regular selection tool, and if I want to move it, I can simply drag and move it as well. And if I want to move it, I simply click on it and drag it. However, there may be times when you want to move something in a precise way. For example, you want to move it exactly 1 inch up or 1 inch down or so on and so forth. You can do that by double-clicking on the arrow tool itself with an object selected. So I'll double-click on the selection tool, and the Move dialog box appears. Here I could change the horizontal or vertical position. Let's say I want to make it move up 1 inch. So I can say, go to vertical, and I'll type in 1 inch. And then if I type the Tab key, I have the preview button here checked. I can see that moved up exactly 1 inch. If I like that, I can go ahead and I can click OK, or I can click on the Copy button, which actually moves a copy of that up 1 inch, but leaves the original intact. I'll press Command-Z or Control-Z to undo that, because there's yet another way to copy objects as well. If you just want to create a copy of an object, obviously you can copy and paste, or alternatively, hold down the Option key on your keyboard. If you're on a PC, hold down the Alt key. Notice how your cursor changes from a single arrow to a double arrow when you do that. That indicates that you will be dragging not the original, but actually a copy of your object as you do that. So again, I'll hold down the Option key, and then I'll drag, and now I am not moving the original, I'm actually moving a copy of the original. So when doing simple edits, you can either copy objects by Option or Alt dragging them, or double-click on the selection tool and specify an exact amount.